say my role model, and especially if we're talking about her character on the show.
What? I'm definitely surprised. I thought you would have been fighting for her to the death. Because I hate her.
No, what? No, you assume that, but I don't. I know you hate. I don't hate her, but as a woman,
Here we go.
and just knowing, listen, as a woman, just knowing that our thought process is much different from most men.
Oh, okay.
So it's like some of the stuff that she does, I'm like,
But you
okay,
know,
I
not
can't
because
say
she's
I
doing the show.
necessarily.
She's using her thought process to try to act like a man. That's why she's getting into the deep shit.
Yes, yes. I think
And to be
sometimes.
fair, that's why
Well,
Lawrence
see,
fucked up too. Not beyond, well, I won't say Lawrence fucked. That's when he fucked up afterwards. But he was trying to be this player where he wasn't.
right,
She out
right,
here
right.
doing like she out here doing the same shit. Like, I might fuck me a bouncer tonight. It's like, really, like that's how you carrying it. Your
And see, that's why
your
I said
best
her
friend
thought.
Molly ain't the role model either. Because your best friend Molly is trash all the way.
No, no. But I'm gonna be
You said she not
well, but I'm
trash.
gonna say this though. Wait a minute, I'm gonna say this. If she was a dude doing the same thing she's doing, would you be calling him trash?
She's still trash.
Still trash.
Okay, okay. If
She's
that's all
shallow.
I need to
She's
know, then.
shallow, and she's
Hmm.
trash.
Well, no, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a gender thing. You know that
It's never
because
a
she's
gender
out
thing
here
with me.
doing
It's
stuff
always
that.
a fairness thing.
All
Y'all
right,
always make it a gender thing.
all right. Well, no, I just have to check and make sure because sometimes it's a gender thing. You know, that's why I usually ask you
It's
questions
it's
like,
not a gender thing.
okay, are we saying this? Or are you saying that? Okay,
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 well,
then I'm cool
let's
with that
well
because,
let's
like I
explore
said, the
something that
stuff
may
that
be a gender
her.
thing that you think is a gender thing for me.
Well, like, okay, for instance, when you were bringing up Issa, and as far as how she's acting since the breakup between she and Lawrence, you know, this when you post that she's acting like a man and things like that,
She's
and
acting
in the
like what
back
she
of
think a man would do. Maybe I should say that.
and like
Lawrence did the same
and
thing.
that's what I'm saying. So in
That's
the
why he got caught up.
yeah, he's acting like, you know, what he thought, you know, maybe one of his boys, you know,
Yeah, I
if
gotta be a
one of
player
them had
now.
been in the same
I gotta
situation,
check
how
my
they would have handled
options.
it. Right,
You know what I mean? So he ended up
right, you
fucking over
know,
two
so
good
but
girls. He should have stayed with that bent girl.
right.
He should have stayed with that. She was cute, nice little booty. He should have stayed with her.
I mean, you know what? I'm
But she
not
was
for
too
sticking
hood.
with somebody. I'm
He
not.
thought he was better than her. That's what it was.
I don't think he thought he was better than her. I just think
Oh
that
yeah,
he
he did.
wasn't intent. I just think he wasn't intending to really take it seriously.
No, he
Like,
started to, but that cookout, that whole scene when he started seeing how her family was and how niggas just
right.
walking up like, oh, who you the new nigga? He was like, yeah, I don't really want no part of this. Like, I don't
Well,
want
see,
this.
now see, you interpreted it that way. I
Because I'm a
interpreted
dude.
it.
I've met females like that.
But
100%. That's how it
listen,
went down.
I interpreted it as, oh crap, I'm out here meeting the family. I'm helping grandma out the car. Wait a minute, I didn't really sign up to be doing all of it. This is boyfriend behavior. Like, I interpreted it as that. So
No,
that's why I
well, he
said
did
it's the
that
thought
because
process is
she
different.
kind of told him he didn't have to do anything but just show up. And
Right.
then when he showed up, she had, like, he was doing a lot of different shit. Even
Right.
before,
Go help grandpa with the grill or uncle with the grill. Go take him these waters.
right?
Go get
Because
grandma out
even
the car, put
beforehand,
these
he
chairs
said he
up.
didn't want to go.
Right.
She kind of looked at him and was like, well, look, if you don't want to go, just don't come. And he kind of bitched up and was like, no, I'll be there. Like, he should just never went.
Right. Right. But that's exactly where what brings me to my point as far as saying that I get a lot of the stupid stuff that Molly and Issa do, because I myself have been in situations where you have a guy or a couple of guys, you know, several or whatever, you know, just no, I'm just saying when you're repeatedly mistreated, you know, you're still remaining the same. And when you're repeatedly mistreated, you start thinking, okay, you know what? I keep coming out here using the same formula or the same approach with every guy, and all of them keep treating me like crap. So maybe I need to do the opposite of what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying?
Like
So
I be
that's what I'm
telling
like,
you,
like
you
you be
don't
telling
listen
me,
to me.
well, because I don't need a wingman right now. You
You
know, like,
absolutely need one.
No, I don't need one. I'm in a relationship. I am in a relationship. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, I was just about to say you mistaken it for finding somebody to be with. You need a man to loosen up. Period. Is what my point is.
I don't think I'm wound too tight though. Do I come across as being wound too tight?
See?
I do not come across as being wound too tight. I have fun.
But I think the premise of the show is the premise of the show.
I couldn't even imagine you at the party, Tay, for real.
You say you couldn't?
Because Sion was loose.
You wasn't just loose.
Okay, but what the
no,
what
you had the runs, bro. You wasn't.
But what
it was all good though. It was all love and fun right here.
With me, what does y'all being loose have to do with me though? Like that doesn't dictate my behavior.
We saying we don't know where your place would have meshed in with everybody.
Yeah.
Because
really,
you might have sprinkled some holy water on me.
We gonna talk about the party. We gonna talk about the party on the show.
Hold on. Look, you know what? This is the thing, right? Lawrence didn't shit on the banker shorty. The banker shorty didn't have a conversation with him about what she didn't tell him what her real expectations of him was. Because she said
he lied
she said that she was fucking with him, but she wasn't like the way he met her, like he can't, you know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't just be like, oh yeah, that's my boo. And then she take him to this barbecue and tell him like it's some casual shit. And her whole goddamn family's there. The barbecue was like a setup.
No, the barbecue was the end of the relationship. But
you're damn right. Because she came on too strong.
You got to think about the stuff that was going on up until the barbecue. When she first met him, he said he had a girl, she respected that.
Right.
And they kept kind of beating it with each other. Then the thing that they tried to make to see her, she was ghetto, the hat sauce and the purse kind of thing. They were doing little shit to make it obvious that she was from the hood and that Lawrence was kind of not above her, but his consciousness was not on the same level as she was. She just like, yeah, da-da-da. She the type that clap her hands.
She was ghetto.
Right. Lawrence wasn't that. So on top of that, she was rebounds. She was never going to make it past a certain point anyways. But Lawrence is such a lame. He's such a duck that he was treating it as if she wasn't a rebound. Like, nah, I really got feelings for you. I really want this to work.
Right.
That's why he bitched out and went to the barbecue. She said, don't go. You ain't got to go if you don't want to go. He bitched out and went and put himself in that situation, got scared, and then bounced. And went to go meet other shorty.
Right.
He fucked that up.
I agree. I actually agree with that.
He fucked it up with other shorty because I think she was fucking with somebody at the job. And he just couldn't get over that. So Lawrence is just a lame dude, period. But Issa's a lame chick. They were made for each other. They both lames. But she felt like Issa felt like
I don't think they're lames. They have lame tendencies. They're both socially awkward. They're both socially awkward. No, there are a lot of socially. I run into a lot of socially awkward motherfuckers. Like
I'm socially awkward, but I'm not
lame tendencies.
Right.
These mamas who been on AOL dial up and all that, the internet and all that shit. Like people, social media has ruined people being able to talk to people. Like
I agree.
Well, I don't think it ruined
like,
it. I just
so,
don't think people
man, bullshit.
develop that skill. If you come from my era, I still got that skill. I can do it. But
that's because in middle school I was at Capitol Plaza with a pen and a paper trying to book Jones.
Trying to match.
You know what I'm saying? But anybody who came like 3-4 years after me is what? They don't know that shit. Mama's AOL started popping and started in chat rooms. Black Planet.
I think
Black Planet was lit.
I think we're straying.
Black Planet was lit.
I think we're straying from topic. I think we're straying. Oh, I had a Black Planet too, but I think we're straying from.
You don't seem like you. You don't seem like you had a Black Planet at all. You seem like your Black Planet was just for social commentary.
You know what?
Did you have a Black Panther planet? Is that what you was on? Like
no. I was on Black.
I got a Black friend planet.
Were you on a Black Jesus planet?
No, listen. You know what? Y'all are gonna stop.
ChristianMingle.com and shit.
y'all gonna stop painting me out to be like I'm a nun or something like that, you know? I mean, seriously, yes, I have my faith, but goodness, like,
you ain't show up to the party, so you gotta take this L the whole show.
Yeah, you want to L the whole show.
That's fine.
Can't get none, won't need none.
Because not only did you not show up to the party, you didn't. You and your Boost Mobile showed up with
your Android phone.
I told y'all what happened.
Friday.
Y'all know I went almost a week without my car, and once I got my car back, then I needed to catch up on everything else that I wasn't able to do being carless. And your girl, I'm sorry, crashed and burned. 3 o'clock, I was out. Okay, so it's not even like I did it intentionally. Like, oh, just man, bump days.
When you woke up at 11, we were still there.
You know, I drove 45 minutes to get to the party, so that's no excuse.
It was it was a lot of people that drove a long distance. We'll get into that on the show.
We acted a fool.
You know what? Y'all going.
But you know what? No,
y'all lucky.
Issa a lame.
Y'all gonna stop.
Lawrence is a. I don't know that Lawrence is a lame. I think Lawrence is a. He's a dude. He's a dude that's convinced himself that he's a certain caliber of dude, and what he really is, he's just an insecure dude. No,
I'm getting like every other word you were saying, Sion.
Hold on, how are you? Because you driving and you got that Boost Mobile over there.
Yeah, your face is about to pop.
I don't have a Boost Mobile.
You got an Android though, don't you?
Don't do
I
that.
told y'all I was gonna be driving.
I got an Android phone right now.
I'm trying to get home as quickly as I can. Yes, it's an Android phone.
Ain't nothing wrong with Android.
Everything wrong with it.
Y'all gonna stop. I have a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, okay? This Mickey Flicky just came out, so y'all gonna stop.
That just sounds
it's probably because I'm driving.
Yeah, it's because you're driving.
Jay, Jay, you're not allowed to talk. Be quiet.
Like the slow service 2000.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey,
whatever. You lucky I got one hand on my phone and the other hand on the wheel. I'd offer you a nice finger right now, okay?
Oh, I don't want it. You can keep it.
Hey, so we talking Queen Aretha. We talking I got a track by the group.
I was about to dig in on Insecure for a little more.
Yeah, I got a track that. Yeah, we eventually gonna get into that because I haven't watched it. I can't watch the show right now. So,
nigga, you bet. Look, man,
I can't afford $21 a month on HBO.
Man, first of all, you get the free trial for 30 days.
I already had the free trial.
Okay, then you create a new email. Get the free trial for 30 days.
I do that all the time.
Right, you can go, bro. You can go online and you can watch that shit online. I watch that shit online at work.
Put the site in the comments.
Just make sure your antivirus is up there.
I was getting ready to say, wait a minute, don't you have to have an account?
No.
You do have to have an account for HBO.
You have to have an account. You have to have an account with HBO.
Man, please. I was at work watching Ballers and Insecure. No account, no nothing, nowhere. I watch it on a site.
How is that possible?
It's illegal. You such a lame.
Oh, okay. You know what?
How's that possible? What's the site?
Wait a minute.
Don't you got a fire stick?
You're calling me.
Dave, don't you got a fire stick?
Obeying the law? Like, really?
Dave, you have a fire stick, right?
For not stealing cable?
Why the hell don't you have a fire?
I got Hulu, so I could probably add it to Hulu for like $8 a month.
No, I'm talking about a jailbroken fire stick. All you need is an Amazon account.
She said, how is that possible? Is that a .org?
Dave, why are you killing me right now? You can download so many apps for that shit.
Like,
you could be good.
Dude.
Why does Dave have no fire stick?
Why does Jay just admit publicly that he's okay with piracy?
Hold on, I know you done listened to a couple of bootleg CDs out there. Don't be coming for the team.
She trying to fight back, but it's cool.
I agree with that.
And that's why we thought she was on Christian Mingle and not Black Planet. That shit right there.
I have been on Christian Mingle.
You know.
There's some hoes on Christian Mingle, though.
All of them.
It is some hoes.
Most of them are hoes.
They be like, let me put this holy pussy water on you.
no, you see the same.
Bless him, Lord, bless him. Ah!
You see the same people on all of the sites. They're just circulating the same.
She tried to make you catch the Holy Ghost.
Damn, didn't I just see you on Tinder?
Because it's a pool full of lanes. They all swim together.
And I will never do Tinder. I'm good now. Tinder was like one of the only ones I didn't do.
Why? People think because Tinder is like a prostitution site or something.
First off, Tinder got more hoes looking for relationships than Christian Mingle.
Oh well, that's kind of redundant. You said hoes looking for a relationship.
Like I said, hey, look, if you're on Tinder, I automatically assume you take it in the butt. So.
No, that's if you're on Grindr.
Nah, if you look.
I definitely don't get on Grindr.
I thought Grindr was for gay dudes.
It is.
I'm like, what the fuck? Why the fuck are we getting on Grindr? Like, what?
See, I was about to admit he had an account. He's like,
no, I'm like, why the hell Grindr? No, negative. But yeah, Tinder got more shorties. Pretty much Tinder's like Christian Mingle. They be sitting there, I want a relationship, I want a man to appreciate me, or it's some young bitch that don't want to work, want a sugar daddy. Bitch, your ass is a 2, and you think you deserve a sugar daddy? Fuck out of here! Like you can't even be an Instagram model. You talking about you want to be a sugar baby?
You act like Instagram model is an easy profession to get into.
It's not an easy. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. Yeah, like that's easy.
You ain't even cute enough to be a catalog model. You talking about you want a sugar daddy? What kind of sugar you trying to get? I give you $20 and tell you go get the fuck out of here. Hey, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
Shorties be looking broke. Shorties be on there looking broke, busted, and disgusted, talking about I want a man. I want a man to spoil me. You better spoil your edges, mom. You better spoil your edges with some neutral, bro. What you mean?
Wait. So no. So let's confront this. So basically, you're saying that unattractive chicks aren't allowed to be spoiled. Or
wait.
They shouldn't.
Table, wait, hold on. Before you answer, that's the first question we gonna ask because I gotta get it. We gotta start.
Because I'm about to show my whole ass.
We gonna jump right in.
Hey, don't know when she about to start because I'm about to act the damn donkey. You don't even know.
Yeah, we gonna jump right into that. So Sion, you basically said what? Ugly women don't deserve to be.
No, I'm saying you can't be thoroughly unattractive and then
ugly women got it rough.
So that's what you said.
No, what I'm saying is you got to bring something to the table.
How about her personality?
Boo.
Get the fuck out of here. Boo. Boo. That's a Christian Mingle. That's a Christian Mingle line. That is a Christian Mingle line if I ever heard it. No, that is an ugly blind date line. You know what? She has a really catching personality.
I wish she would.
So she a booger wolf. That's what you're saying?
I'm ugly, but I'm nice though. I'm like, what? Thank you.
I feel like if you're unattractive, you have to have a certain level of niceness. If you got a stank attitude and you ugly, you're a dom lesbian.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh, did I just say that? Yes, I did.
Hey, I can't even. I done seen some ugly people that think that they all that, and they had the worst attitudes in the world.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I seen one last night at the desk. Like,
I'm about to say, please don't tell me.
What's it then? That means then we have to get into where it's confidence and where it's like just crazy
insanity.
Yeah.
Where there's confidence and then there's what? What are you doing?
We just
hold on. Like the Browns saying that they're going to win a Super Bowl. That's slid on to that ain't confidence. That's a little bit much. You know what I'm saying? You're the Browns. Like sit down somewhere, make the playoffs.
You're stretching the truth a lot. That's what you mean.
Nah, damn confidence. It's a little bit insanity. Like you a little too full of yourself. Like.
All right, we're about to go live. Let me invite.
Oh man, we weren't live all that time.
No. We go on straight at 6:15.
Oh, okay. Well, I done got stationed there now.
All right, here we go. As soon as the damn thing come on, we can play. It's been a beautiful week, y'all.
Oh my gosh, I'm so over this training, all this training I've been doing. I'm sick of it.
Well, just listen to the music and let you relax for a little bit.
Why are your titties in the screen? Like she's just dancing and her itty bitties are right there. Like, okay.
Don't you worry about my mouthfuls, okay? How about that?
I don't know about all that. I got a big mouth.
Yes, you do.
Let's talk about me. Let's talk about you. But after we talk about it, then what we gonna do? They tell me you can't change the world until you change yourself. They say RJ and Tay change the game forever.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new Renaissance Forum. I'm your host, DT, Dave Thomas, whatever you want to call me. Jay, Tay, Sion. I want to start the show with a brief moment of silence for Miss Aretha Franklin, who passed away today. I'm gonna take my hat off so y'all can see my head. So, rest in peace to the Queen of Soul, Miss Aretha Franklin.
Yes, rest in paradise.
So let's get back into the topic that we were discussing before we came on here. And Sion, you must have said something that made my boy D Money spit his soda out. So y'all talking basically about unattractive women who deserve loving too, correct?
It's not. No, it's not about them not deserving loving. It's just you have a lot of unattractive females, body built like a trash bag full of grass clippings, talking about she wants to be a sugar baby. Like, what? You can't get sugar when you look like a Sour Patch.
Why?
Like, that is dead. Why? Because you have to bring something to the table. There's a reason it's called a trophy wife. It's not called she got good pussy at the housewife.
But
like,
you do realize attractiveness is subjective, right?
No.
What do you mean no?
No, if you're built like a sack of potatoes, it's a difference. No.
You can look at somebody and think they're unattractive. Jay may look at that same woman and think she's beautiful.
No.
But that's always a spectrum, you know.
That's always a spectrum. You may find one weirdo out there that's like, I love French fries. That sack of potatoes look good as shit.
So wait a minute. So he's deemed weird outlier. Because he finds someone you find unattractive attractive.
He's the outlier.
Y'all guys are funny.
Y'all know what a booger wolf look like. You know what the funny thing is? Women are more judgmental of other women than men are. So please don't come for me talking that yin yang. Y'all are terrible.
It's true. I agree with that.
Women be like, oh, that bitch thought she was bad, but her toenails ain't working. You better wear clothes.
Fake hair or fake butts. Dudes don't care about that stuff.
So wait a minute. You're going to allow a generalization that you have about women to dictate everybody and say, okay, well, since all of you women are judgmental, then I should have the right to say an ugly woman can't be a sugar baby.
I'm saying that if I feel my opinions, the opinions expressed by Sion St. Marie, if you are unattractive, Joan, I feel like there's a certain self-realization. Human beings, that's the big difference between us and a lot of animals is self-realization. You know that you know if you a
That's the
booger
big
wolf or not.
difference.
That's the only difference.
Opposable thumbs too, but you know you a booger wolf, right? If you know
Say booger
if
wolf.
you know that you a night fighter,
Night fighter.
Night fighter.
you a night fighter.
Y'all are laughing, but please don't encourage this guy. Like,
No, I'm
I've
saying
never
that
heard that before. That's
no,
fine.
you know if you a night fighter or not. If dudes is only hitting you up after midnight to try to come through and chill, if he is not taking you to Applebee's for the dollar margaritas, then you know you a night fighter. You a late night fighter.
please don't bring up. Please
hours.
don't bring up. Please don't bring up Applebee's. Please. We don't
I
want to
love
start that
Applebee's.
conversation. We don't want to
I
start that
love
conversation.
I love them dollar margaritas. I got twisted for like $5 the other day.
Yo, so
I got twisted like Keith Sweat out there.
speaking of getting twisted.
Ugly women do have it bad. They don't have it worse. Ugly men have it worse than ugly women. But
You know what? You saw the status I posted about that, right?
no.
Like
No.
women don't have it. Ugly men have it bad.
Well,
Look,
I tell you what I tweeted.
y'all got makeup, y'all got weave, y'all got implants and all that. What we got? Fake beards? Like dudes is stuck. If you an ugly dude, you just an ugly dude. You better hit the gym. You better hit Gold's Gym and get them muscles and be all big.
You
know what I'm saying?
You need to stop and start acting like men don't have just as many cosmetic enhancements that they can get that we can get. Men can get picked. No,
I'm not.
listen.
I can't go to the store and get some Mary Kay and apply it to my face and look handsome.
No, but you can go get some plastic surgery done to your face just like a woman can. Men can get
that's one for each side.
A woman can get a $10 foundation. She can get a $10 foundation and her skin look flawless for a second.
But you guys can go and get just as many enhancements as we can. You can get pectoral implants. You can get chin implants. Y'all can get cheek implants. You can get penis enlargements, okay? You can get liposuction just like women can get liposuction.
No, you can't get penis enlargement. I checked.
Oh, my God.
You really checked?
You think I'm not? I'm keeping a close eye out for that shit. I'm saving my money.
You a clown, yeah. I can't do it.
You can get it.
Yeah, but my point with that is that y'all can do it's the same number on both sides, but y'all have more stuff to upgrade you from probably a 5 to an 8.
Okay, so are we going to start saying that because of we have cosmetics and we have so much that we can do to ourselves that men should be allowed way more lenient?
Let me ask you a question. Why did you change your voice like that just now?
Oh, I was intending to make it seem like I was making fun of you guys whining. That was on purpose.
Yeah, I know. I like when you do that because you do it a few times on the show where we may make a point and you'll respond like that to try to say, "Oh, you guys are whining as if we're sensitive."
It is.
But hold on, wait.
Want to complain about? Oh, you have cosmetics and you have surgery and you have this and that. That is whining. It's just like, how many times have we have this conversation?
It's not whining. It's me stating facts. Is that if you an ugly dude, you just kind of an ugly dude. You got to figure some other stuff out. You better get some Allen Iverson braids or something to detract from it, or get
I'm playing my violin.
Or put an ice cream cone on your face, like so no one notices. Like
I'm playing my violin for you guys.
I'm not. Look, I don't need a violin, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what I did tweet though, see, I wanted to tell you about it was like, pretty girls think ugly and fat girls can't take their man. That's hilarious, and I got so much shit for that.
No, they can. All she need is space, opportunity, and the ability to suck your soul out of you, and she can take you.
Because ugly women know that. Not all ugly women, but women who know they aren't up there with looks, they have work on other stuff like they cook or sexually.
Right.
They have other skills.
They cook, they clean. They cook, they clean. They turn into porn stars. Like, look, Cherokee the ass ain't cute, but I would wax.
Oh, yeah.
So I've seen this a few times where I was out at the bar and this chick was like, yeah, he was hanging out with this bitch and she not even cute. And I looked at her and was like, so she can't take your man because she's not cute? She was like, no. I said, you bugging. Like, why? She's like, why is that? I'm like, because because you sitting here thinking that you are pretty and cute, you feel like you ain't got to work on nothing else. Just because how you look, you gonna keep him. That broad probably doing stuff to him that you probably wouldn't even know of, and she'll take your man, and you wouldn't understand why. That's why when females be selling those memes, like dudes be cheating with females that look like this, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because women, you got these women out there who look like that make a man feel like this. Superhero. Make a man feel good.
So
like make a man feel like a man. Look, women want a dude that stroke their ego too. That's why I find shorty you have a man at the house doing all this stuff that's good and everything like that, but she'll still be posting half naked pics on motherfucking Instagram for these clowns to be like, oh my God, you so sexy, shorty.
That's why successful men have dumb women around them.
Wow, hold on.
Wow.
You know what?
Wow.
Nope. You know what? I would usually
wow. You gotta explain that.
Jay, you gotta explain that one. I can't roll.
Okay.
Jay, I can't just roll with that one. You gotta explain.
Let me explain. Tiger Woods' wife was a nanny. She wasn't anything important. She was a nanny that was passed around by other golfers, and he married the nanny. She wasn't. Like, my point is, she's not anything in stature where we're like, oh, he married a lawyer or like, you mean nothing? He just married a nanny.
Hey, she wasn't that dumb. She wasn't that dumb. She got like 450 mil out of that clown.
Well, that's the dumbest of broads can get money out of nigga who's dumb enough to cheat while married.
He should have got that prenup. I don't even know why he didn't get that prenup.
My point wasn't that, maybe I shouldn't have said dumb women, but women who make them look better. They appreciate them.
You mean women who are aloof? Do you mean women who are aloof as far as like they'll look the other way, or they just won't go looking for stuff?
They just a fine woman. They have nothing to offer but that.
No, he had it right to make them look better, to make them feel better about themselves. He had it right the first time.
Well, so I said it the first time.
Nah.
That's why I said it the first time.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He tried to clean it up because he thought you was coming for his neck.
No, because I didn't mean straight dumb, but they women that are less in stature than who they are. That was it. They will marry down versus marrying, up. That's all.
And that says more about them than the woman, but that's just my opinion.
No,
that's just my opinion.
I tend to agree.
That's my opinion.
There's a lot of dudes. There are some guys who will marry down to make themselves look better.
If you're doing it purposely, what I mean.
See, but there's the thing.
If this is genuinely who you fall for, and that's just who you love, then more power to you. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you have the mentality and you're thinking from the perspective, I am marrying down because this is where I am more comfortable.
I don't think no one says that. I just think that sometimes it's what you're around. If you're a guy who makes a lot of money, you're probably around your secretary or someone who's not, not on your level. That's all.
And she treats you a certain kind of way. It makes you feel good about yourself. I mean, but then you got guys who work their way up, and while they're on their way up, they run into a shorty who may not have all the aspirations he has, but
and
he's a good shorty, and that's what
I'm saying. I'm not talking about them.
Can I ask this question then? Does it count for like somebody like LeBron James, whose wife is just his wife, but they met in high school? But if you look at it as what I said, technically he married down. His wife is nobody real special. But they've been together
since high school.
Right, so that doesn't count.
But so with Dwayne Wade and his ex-girlfriend, and they broke up.
Right.
But he had it's Gabrielle. It was like there was an upgrade that most men would even get the chance to do.
I mean, and Gabrielle out here licking ass apparently. So I mean, here's what it is.
Well, props to her. Shit.
Yeah. Let me read some of the comments. So, Boss Lady and my man Troy both said men have it worse. Because dudes will fuck any chick, ugly or not.
Because they need it. They need.
You know what? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Let
me tell you something. If men started getting standards with women would be in deep shit. For real.
No, it's a lot of overconfident, ugly broads that would.
No. Whoa. Jay, it's a dude that I'm friends with on Facebook, and he clearly lists his do's and don'ts. She can't She can't. Basically, she has to be a virgin.
Is he single?
He wild.
She has to eat her.
Is he single?
She has to eat her boiled eggs every morning.
Is he single?
Yes, he's single.
I know that.
Of course he's single.
About Jay.
Tell that nigga, hey.
You know exactly.
Tell that nigga get a clue.
He was in the Birds and Bees group, but they went after him.
Tell your man's get a clue, man.
My point of bringing him up is the fact that there's nothing wrong with having standards, but it's just like
the way you get treated. If you're a male who has standards, you get treated like shit. I'm telling you. Like, you can't come out and say, look, she can't have more than 2 kids. She got to have at least a car, her own job. She got to at least be able to cook. Like, you start saying that, women are like, what the fuck are you to say that? But women do that shit all the time.
I watch him. No. I watch him. And
he be wild.
I do.
But I'm like,
I do, and I'm not, and I make no apologies for it.
But you're a woman, so everybody wants to.
No one comes for you because of it.
You get a free pass when
no, we don't get a free pass on everything.
She says anal and dumb.
What?
Tia said the dude is anal and dumb. Oh, boy.
Lord.
I know who you're talking about, but yeah, he be wilding.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't have any issue with no one.
I don't. He sounds like he wants to control a woman and control who she is. Like,
that's exactly what he wants.
And that's. Is he African? I know that's. I don't care.
Jay knows exactly who I'm talking about. No,
I know you're talking about. I know.
Wow.
You know who I'm talking about.
That sounds like an African.
He'll probably tune in.
Hold on, hey, disclaimer.
Like, dog.
That's not all Africans. Disclaimer. That's not all Africans, but there are some African dudes out there.
Disclaimer. There is all Africans.
Oh no, Jay, you trying to get me fucked up today, man. I'm not gonna do it with you, Jay. I'm not gonna do it with you.
I want to get into this. I want to get into the alt-right failure on Sunday.
What I tell you? Did I tell you this was gonna happen beforehand?
You did. You told us. You told us last.
It's not gonna work.
It was only 30 people that came out to the alt-right rally in DC, and it was so embarrassing because they had thousands of people that were anti-Nazi come out there and represent.
They came to the wrong state. You can pull that crack ass shit in South Carolina, but nah.
No, because there were people that made sure that they were going to this rally.
DC is the wrong place to do that to yourself.
But I feel like they've had white nationalists rallies or something in DC before.
No. They had one not so long ago. I went to that one.
Yeah, that's what
they had it all blocked off. So if you wanted to try something, you couldn't. And there wasn't that many people up there anyways. There were those guys with the big pickup trucks with the Confederate flag on it.
Yeah, so, they gentrified a little bit of DC, but don't get it fucked up. Like DC ain't ours.
No, I think the reason that didn't work was because people who are actually wanting to. Right-wing people who are not racist, who wanted it to stay political, it turned into some racist like shit on like the message boards, and they just didn't want to come.
They didn't want to be associated with that.
Right. So when it's called Unite the Right, it was me, right-wing people who believe, conservatives who aren't really about racism, but we do so much to try to put them all together that they just didn't even show up. So the people who were running out there with their face covered, with the MAGA hats on and shit, those are the ones who were just the frothing at the mouth, take my country back people, and they just
that's the funny thing. Like these Trump supporters, they be talking that yin yang about, oh, that's not what he meant by "Make America Great Again." What are you talking about? Because until like the 70s, the 70s, early 80s, maybe, there was outright racism in the United States. So what decade are we going back to make America great again? Like that's all I ask. Like what decade are we going back to?
We can't. There are no decades. The 60s, no. The 70s, no. The 80s had Reaganomics, no. The 90s, no.
The running joke is that a nigga with a time machine is just a nigga at the end of the day. Because where you gonna go? What time you gonna go? You'd be like,
the only time he can go back is when Egypt ran the world. That's about it.
No, they still come for your neck.
Egypt ran the world. Egypt ran the world, and then you go, hey, here's a 9mm. When the Romans come, shoot their white ass, and we might be good.
Yo,
I mean, I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it a buck with y'all.
Oh my goodness. So I wanted to talk about this track that I found. Shout out to the Physics. They will be on our first 1 year anniversary show. And they came out with this song called I Just Wanna Beat.
I just want to beat.
I just
want to be or beat.
Beat. B-E-A-T.
Yeah,
That
that's
mean
what I
fuck.
thought.
Basically.
I thought. Oh wait, I thought it'd be. I just want a beats or just want two beats.
That's what I thought. He said
I
A
just
beat
want
at first, but no.
Because I'm with. If they say I just want to beat the rap on, I'm with it. I'm telling. I'm about to stop. I'm
No,
close to get my shit back.
he want to beat like he in the club at 3 a.m. and he like, damn, she ugly, but fuck it.
Yeah, I want to talk about this track. I'm gonna be on the show in 2 weeks, and I'm really.
There, ladies, if he doesn't buy you a drink till last call, you are the last resort. You are the Hail Mary.
Well, they know that.
Hail Mary.
Well, they know that's why they still there. And when last call happened, they just sitting around like, I guess I just wait.
Tell me again.
Slide me a cranberry and vodka down here.
Hear all this stuff you got. Hear all this stuff you guys are saying, and yet I'm supposed to feel bad for y'all when you get to, what?
Don't feel bad for me, boo.
Can y'all hear it?
I don't. Yeah, we can hear it.
That's definitely that Tinder. That's definitely that Tinder life. He is speaking all Tinder right now.
I do like the vibe though. I like the beat.
That sounds like the Slum Village beat. Definitely sounds like that Slum Village beat.
But I'm looking at your ass and them jeans say yes. So I'ma just imagine it's you that I'm having.
I would say that it's way more classy than the name. I thought the name was gonna be like some ratchet shit.
I think the beat is to throw women off. You can't be out there with a crunk beat.
Oh no, you can't have you can't have that message. No, you got to finesse that a bit.
Yeah, he finessing the shit out of that joint. Like, I just want to beat. I just want something casual. You know what I'm saying? That's that player shit. I fuck with it. I might have to check this song out.
They do good music though.
I hate you, but that'll never be mainstream. That'll be for us.
Well, it's a lot of this kind of music won't get mainstream again, but it'll be up to us to make it mainstream. When people complain about the music on the radio, just search for the other shit. What you want to listen to out there? Oh, she thick. I can't tell with the laugh jacket on. I think she's thick. I'ma grab your hand slow and walk into the whip while I open up the arrow. Hello.
Okay, she cute. Get it.
Yeah, she's fine. Not a fan of big earrings.
I can't say that because Tay wears big earrings all the time. I love it, Tay.
Not a fan of big earrings.
I'm gonna give you that Uber. I have a question.
Gee, thanks.
Hey, Tay, can I have a question? Can I ask you a question?
Question.
Is it shitty for a guy to get a chick a Uber back to her house?
No.
What? Really?
No, I'm just asking because like he's not taking the actual time to get in his own vehicle and drive a woman home. That's kind of to me that's unchivalrous to me. I'm gonna drive your ass home. No, I mean, please, she stayed up with me getting beat down all night. I can at least drive her back to her crib.
I'll walk her to the Uber and tell her call me when she get a house.
You ain't shit.
But we knew that. Already.
Tay, the question I want to ask is for you. So, would you have a problem with a man literally just saying those words? I just want to beat.
No, I don't have a problem with him saying it. I don't have a problem with him saying it. No.
So a dude came up to you and it's like your first date.
She's not going to accept it, but she's free to say it.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. You free to say it. You're free to be a man and be like, oh yeah, that's good.
What would your initial reaction be?
Excuse me first, because I want to make sure that he said what I thought he like. I'm sorry, excuse me. And then once he repeated it, it'd be like, okay, well, appreciate your candor, but that's not what I'm about. That's not what I'm looking for. And I'm going to go ahead and pay for my meal. You enjoy the rest of your evening. You know.
I'll tell you that before we got to the restaurant. I'll tell you that before we got to the restaurant. Hopefully save myself on paying for that meal.
We should do? We should all take turns and try to see how far we can get into a conversation with Tay. Before it turns, when she be like, "Nah, I'm paying for my check. I'm out."
I would disqualify myself from
that. That would only work if. No, that would.
I feel like Tay already knows who we are, Jay.
Right.
I think my ugly girl sugar baby comment kind of excluded me already. So
it'd be just me and her, and then y'all two would tell me, or she'll tell me, like, all right, I gotta start over.
So the comments. So
y'all should have a conversation with the guy I am dating and ask him how he got me.
I already know how. He ate salad and went to church. That was it.
No, he's actually not very religious. He doesn't attend church.
What?
Yeah. See? Look at
the kids.
Oh, unevenly yoked over there. I see you.
No. He believes in a creator. He believes in a higher power, but he is not. He's not one for order.
And he has dreads.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You damn the island man. I don't even want to hear that. She dated a ninja from the island, or he pretend like he's from the island. He be at the Caribbean Day Parade with a Jamaican flag on.
No, she dating a black Israelite. Oh, he wears camouflage.
I would not be dating a black Israelite because they believe men are superior to women. So no, that's a no on that one. Try again.
It's just stating facts.
Hold on, time out.
Wait, hold on, wait.
No, Jay, he's stepping in some stuff. Put some boots on.
Wait, Tay has her death stare on. Go ahead. Say what you need to explode on air.
I know Jay says stuff just to try to provoke me, but I'm not gonna give you that power, sir. I'm just gonna go ahead and dust that little crummy statement off. I'm not even gonna pay any attention.
All right, so we're gonna do it or what?
Do what?
We supposed to be doing it. I gotta see how far I can get in conversation.
It's not gonna work. Like Sion said, it's not gonna work. I already know you. I'm going to be laughing. Number one, it's going to be very.
That's the point. I got game. You got me.
It's gonna make it. No, it's gonna make me. It's gonna make me. I'm not gonna be able to take you. I'm gonna be laughing and giggling. Like, you serious right now?
That's what you're supposed to do.
No, I mean laughing.
That's
like
what you're supposed to do.
No, I'm not good things.
I'm not about to sit here and ask you about your palm. Like, yo, are your nipples the size of manhole covers or not? What's your areolas look like? Are they big?
Actually, it's not. It would be the areolas, but I don't think they're
areolas.
big.
My bad.
I don't think they're big at all.
I don't think so.
They're like medium.
Are you making an educated guess, y'all?
No, Hey, you know your titties was all in my face earlier.
They were not.
They were not. And you was dancing and shit. I was like, okay, hold on. She looks like she had medium-sized areolas. Her nipples are little, but they're pretty perky.
I'm not going to answer the areola question. How about that?
Sion, you had somebody.
It's probably all areola.
Hold on, Dave. What'd you say?
Yeah, my homegirl Yo-Yo says she says no problem with that. Exactly, that's what he wants. Exactly Sion. And if I want to beat two, then we're good.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
why does it sound like she needs to send me a friend request? I don't know what's going on. Like,
because she already sent me one, so she already know the deal. So,
yo, Jay, you a fool. I'm not doing it with you today.
No, that's
my man D Money said game on. So,
I know we want to see it, but Tay just being all scared. So I think what it is that she don't want it on camera.
No, Tay got a man. She got a little.
Yes,
she got some little island love going on. Like,
Tay, look, not from the island.
Tay been single for so long. We need to accept and appreciate her having a man that accepts her for her, and let her be great, yo.
All I'm saying is I pray it works.
Let me ask you something, Tay. When he hollered at you, did you have stretch pants on?
Of course she did.
No.
She had no pants on.
No.
Sion clutching his chest.
I'm like, oh my God.
Okay, okay. You know what? Well, I'll give you guys, Dave, you can clock this. I'll give you guys 1 minute. You guys can ask questions, but they can only require yes or no answers.
Hey, yo, audience, y'all
For
in as
60,
well.
for 60 seconds, guys.
Audience,
Since
y'all
y'all
in
are
as
that
well.
curious about my love life, since y'all are that.
No,
Are you guys thinking of?
No.
Okay,
I have
does he
somebody-
believe in
No,
does he
wait,
believe in
wait.
marriage?
No,
Yes.
I have. Of course he does. She said no, he wouldn't be there. You waste a question. You look at these 21 questions. You're down to 20 questions. I'll be mad as shit at y'all.
You wasting our 60 seconds. We got 60 seconds. We gotta shoot the shots.
No,
All
here's what I want.
right, come
No,
on, 60 seconds be up. Y'all better come on.
Here's what I want to know. I want you to mime your first conversation you had with him to us.
She said yes or no questions, man.
Yeah,
You fucking
what
up.
are you doing?
It gotta be yes or no.
I want to know the
Fucking
conversation.
up.
It's like 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
No, I want to know the conversation. That's it.
Okay,
What
so
you
didn't meet him in church. Did you meet him at the club or something?
Where'd
No.
you meet him?
Did you meet him at a pajama party?
No.
Was it your friend's pajama party?
No.
Have you known him for a long time and it
Yes.
just see? Boom, knew it.
Was he around, was he around with your last relationship?
Yes.
Was he the friend that was always had your back when that was going down?
No.
Was he just standing there like, I hope this don't work so I can get a chance?
I don't know about that. I don't.
That
I don't
means yes.
Might be a
Have you
question.
been friends for over 5 years?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. See? That's why I don't trust chicks with friends, man. Look, I don't trust chicks with friends.
That's the point.
Nope.
And that concludes.
And that concludes the 60 seconds.
Look, if she said he just a friend, have you ever seen his dick? That's the first question I asked.
60 seconds was up.
No, I'm making a statement like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Shorty said, he just my friend. Have you ever seen his dick?
Hold on, is that a question that you would legitimately ask somebody of the opposite?
Yes. Yes. Why the fuck? Look, if he is just your friend and you have seen his dick and y'all ain't never smashed, then I'm safe.
They
Ain't gotta worry about it.
First of all, that's a lie. You wouldn't even ask that question because you know she's a damn liar. You gotta ask the question.
But you have to look at you have to look at the face. You gotta look at her face.
If I have to look at my girl and ask her, did she see the nigga dick? I'm gonna say yeah before she even answers. I just know she did. That's what you have to ask. It's too late. You already lost.
Nah, I'm no. I'll be like this. Challenge accepted. I won't keep your ass around, but I will accept the challenge.
Now, if you ever feel like you gotta ask that question,
Hey, look, it's the thrill of the chase sometimes, you know.
Hey Dave, can we start adding that to the show? Can we do like a 60-second rapid fire?
No,
I think that's a fantastic idea.
I like that idea.
Let's go.
I have the perfect sponsor for that.
Let's go.
Shout out to my man Paul Howard, who's watching right now, the owner of the Cool Out Beverage Company.
Oh yeah, them drinks was lit.
Yes.
Hey, bro.
Hey. And my wife will attest that those drinks are on point.
No, tell Paul he need to holler at me, man. He need to holler at me. I got some great flavor ideas. I'm an island dude.
He's already whipping up a batch for us.
Hey, y'all already seen how
he's calling it the Renaissance Blend.
Dave, you seen how I was with that.
Wait a minute.
I'm a ghetto mixologist. Y'all saw it at the party.
Wait a minute. If this is going to be a representation of all of us, then I think that my taste should be included.
Putting the holy water in it is not good.
We'll talk about that off the air.
Or are they going to have like a separate taste flavor or something?
Yes. It's going to be bitter. It's going to be bitter as shit.
He's in class right now. He's in class right now, so he'll see this afterwards.
Why would he be bitter? I am not bitter. Why would he be bitter?
I want to talk about the party, and then we can get to the thumbs down of the week.
Tay,
first of all,
not showing up at the party.
First of all, Tay, you missed the hell of a party.
I'm sorry.
You missed the hell of a party.
But I sang happy birthday to you though.
Oh,
hold on. Did you?
Oh
my God. I was surprised. I didn't know. My wife sitting there with the side eye like.
No, that was totally innocent.
Yeah, I appreciate
go
that.
there.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
That was, you need to stop.
So I
want to
get one of them Jones.
I want to take the time out.
You and I don't go back like Dave and I go back.
I want to take the time to thank Chef Tony for coming out and like really, we threw down. If you,
Dave, if you'd have fried them damn wings, you'd have been good, bro. Swear to God.
No, he wouldn't have.
No, he wouldn't have. No, but it would have been better for me. I'd have been good.
Oh goodness.
The thing about it was, I baked my wings and I made my honey Worcestershire sauce, and then Chef Tony bought his fried wings that had his special kingdom sauce, which.
First of all, I still think he cheated and you win. He won. Like, I would have smacked the macaroni and cheese on the floor with him.
Once he put that crab meat and all that,
yeah, I'm like, oh, this is good. Boom, eat it off the floor.
Yeah, that was the thing. The disputed part about it was, I made a home style mac and cheese, and Tony brought out his mac and cheese. He had lobster and crab on it.
No, see, Dave set everybody up beforehand, which was smart. Once he saw the chicken, and before his macaroni and cheese came out, Dave was like, I'm calling on the spirit of my mama. For this mac and cheese. He had explained to everybody, this is my own mac and cheese, so don't disrespect in his house.
Yeah, Dave was like that brother that sang the gospel at the Apollo and shit. You can't boo me, I'm singing for Jesus.
Hey, Tony. and my man Kingdom Chef is actually watching right now. So if you want to, I'm about to send you an invite so you can come on and you can talk to us. Hold on a second. My man Chef Tony, Chef Anthony McClendon is.
Ask him to get some of them wings since we promoting them on the show.
Oh, there was nothing left after y'all left. It was all.
Of course,
gone.
it was nothing left after I left.
Who was all gone, bro? It was.
Yeah, I had the munchies. I didn't fuck the wings up.
Who didn't?
Had the munchies like a motherfucker. It was great.
Okay, we're gonna have to do.
I'm about to send him an invite, right?
We're gonna have to do something else so I can come, guys.
We're doing ribs and potato salad.
There is a rematch.
There's ribs and potato salad.
There's a rematch.
They talking about he want to make some dry ass potato salad without
you can't give
mayo.
away my secret, dog. Can't give away my secret. Can't give away.
I might bring.
You got people watching my shit right now. Chill out.
Hey Jay, you should bring some ribs, yo.
Yeah, my ribs like that. I shut the whole fucking city.
As a person that just started eating ribs months ago, I need ribs.
My wife look at me like, you ain't got a chance.
Who ain't got a chance?
Me.
Not at all. Not with no damn potato salad. You effing the money up.
I bet say Dave, go into the food planet, Joe. It's the picture of the ribs in there.
Nah, Jay. I need you to bring them ribs. I need ribs. I need rib samplers.
Yo, I'm telling you.
By the end of the night, I'm trying to have a whole rack of ribs in my stomach. So
this dude to your right, Sion was on my couch, passed out.
I
watched him and my man D Money both like.
No, first off, I was high. Second off,
all right. I'm gonna come.
No.
I'm gonna come.
Actually, you know what? You know what?
I'm gonna bring my island boyfriend. How about that?
That's what's up, Tay. Tay, look up.
In a Hawaiian shirt.
As a matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on to Tyler. I'm gonna go on the T's page and I'm gonna share the video.
Yeah, Tay, go on Tyler's page. She got like 45 minutes alive, and I'm all in there. I'm all in there.
He ain't lying. He's all in there.
Oh yeah, she was wilding too.
Yeah, everybody who came out said, yeah, I was under the influence. I was done.
Oh, so that's why you guys said what you said before. Okay, all right. I might have been a little okay.
No. I tried my best to take shots every 36. I tried my best, but
and then I showed him my mixologist skills.
So Sion made me this drink that fucked me up completely.
Okay. So
and it tasted delicious.
Wait a minute. So can I
how much of the 40 you got left?
Wait a minute. Can I make a
None.
challenge to you guys then? Since you guys are giving me the blues, can I make a
I'm
challenge
making
to
you
y'all?
a challenge. I challenge you to show up next time we do something. How about
I
that?
said I'm going to come. As long as I don't have anything else planned for that day, I'll come.
Wow. No,
Wow.
you can't caveat the shit.
No, listen. If he
And
plans
you missed the
something,
first time. I don't care if you just come. You better come to the
listen.
party.
If I'm going to be out of town that week, then obviously I can't come. So that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as I'm not doing anything else, I will be there. Okay, good grief. But no, this is going to be this is my challenge. Okay, since you guys keep, trying to make me out to be like this
She
prudish.
show up and she got a challenge all the time. I'm just saying.
Okay, Sion, since you say the mixologist, and Dave is saying he can make drinks good. So y'all task is going to be to make a drink that I like.
If you would have came to the party, you would have had a drink you like. Because I mix the cool out drink with like 3 different alcohols and some soda, and that shit was delicious.
But I wasn't there, so we have
Dave got lit, his wife got lit, I got lit. Like, that drink was delicious.
Since you guys keep saying I'm like the nun of the bunch.
Hold on, Tony. Hold on. I'm Tony. Now y'all keep talking. I'm gonna hit Tony up right quick because he's trying to get on.
We are. Yes, Tay.
I don't know, Sion. I think that you.
What kind of flavors are you into? What kind of flavors?
Okay, I'll give you guys an idea. I'm mostly a Moscato drinker. I like things that are sweet. Okay, so if the alcohol is very strong in it, it's gonna take like Robitussin to me. I have a very sensitive taste palate. So I have
wine drinking.
Do you understand that she just set up? What she just set up is that we come into an event at Dave's house, but we gotta impress her when we get there.
What?
I want y'all to make me a drink to impress me when y'all.
But you all know after like 3 shots, I'm gonna turn into a mixologist anyway. Like,
well, because I say that for me, Jay, I say that for me because I don't think I could make anything that you guys would drink because I am not what you would call a drinker. Yes, I can cook.
Bring something that people can eat.
Hold on. Bring some potato salad that we can eat instead of Dave's dryness.
I don't.
Okay, y'all keep underestimating me. See what happened last time.
First off, your mac and cheese won because you gave the story about your mama and your 3-legged dog and stuff. Like, that's why it won.
I wanted to make sure my mama knew
you had a backstory to your mac and cheese, and I bet, like, look, yeah, you got that backstory.
And plus, but I'm not gonna lie though, he should have. When that Bama put crab on top of his shit,
yeah, he smashed you.
Yeah,
we were done. Me and Jay were like, hold this L, bro. Like, yes, the judges tasted it after without the crab meat and all that.
Look, my greedy ass. That's why you took it. My greedy ass is being specific. Is that Alaskan crab leg on the top?
I would have been mad because I don't eat crabs either. So.
Are you allergic?
No, I just don't like the taste.
So you just being weird, like.
Why is that weird? I just don't like the taste.
Tay, what?
And I can't make potato salad because I don't eat potato salad.
Tay ain't. I don't think Tay from his.
Neither is Dave. How do you know? No.
What?
I don't eat crab. I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat potato salad.
I do like shrimp. I do like shrimp. But I don't like potato salad. I know crabs are too messy, and you know.
I agree with that.
I'm be real with you. I eat crab, like Alaskan snow crab legs. I hate Maryland crabs, and yeah, I live in Maryland, but I hate it. I hate y'all bum-ass, small-ass crab. Unfortunately for y'all, I'm from an island where crabs are like big as my head.
Oh,
I'm not about to like your little baby crab.
Yes. While we waiting on Chef Tony to get in, I want to get into this the news that there was a 6-year-old boy that was kicked out of the school because of his dreadlocks.
Yeah, they on some fuck shit.
I want to know what y'all think about that before Chef Tony come on.
I feel like
schools have policies like that.
It's a systematic attack on the African American culture, yo. Like, I feel like that's what it is. It's not, they already have things in there There are already things and phrases in society, the way that they portray things, black cats and things of that nature, that already put a negative connotation in your mind behind the term black.
Right.
But that is how they readily identify us.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, like, they're attacking us as a people. White boys ain't growing dreads, and if they do, they look like dirty ass white boys.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have some that grow them. You do have some that do. Yeah.
And you look like a dirty ass white boy. Like, look, your hair is not made for dreads. Just like your skin isn't made to be living in Egypt. Therefore, you white people, stop trying to portray Egyptians as white. There is too much sun out there for your white asses, and they didn't have sunblock. Stop it. Stop it. Egyptians were never white.
Oh my God.
I can't even. Y'all stay at the pool for an hour and y'all red as tomatoes. Y'all talking about y'all living in Egypt. Y'all don't sit y'all white asses down somewhere and chill out with that bullshit. Trying to talk to a Negro with some sort of education about some ignorant ass shit like that. Get out of here. Like I said.
So
y'all ain't Egyptians. Y'all can't grow dreads.
So,
when white people grow dreads, it looks like clumped up dog fur on their head. That's what it looks like to me.
Like cat hair.
Yeah, this looks like a straight hairballs all over your head. You're not going to get it neat. Look, there are a few white people that have pulled it off. Usually they have black in their family, or they have black in them on a consistent basis. One of the two. I said it. I meant it for real.
Jay, what you got, man?
Jay looks like he's just like, no. I'm not doing it with him today.
I'm
just. No, I was thinking, but I do think they had a policy. From what I was hearing, I'm not sure. I'll check again, but they said it was a policy. So, but for them to be banned from the school is wild.
I mean, where do you get this policy from?
Yeah, is it because of a dress code, or are they, trying to suggest hygienic purposes? Like, what exactly are they?
Of course, the terminology is going to be that. So there's no way you're really going to find out if they're really racist cocksuckers at the top.
But you know what the funny thing is? I've never really seen black people with lice. It's a white people trait. So why are we talking about hygiene?
Black people with what?
I've never heard of a black person really having lice. Like lice.
Up loud as you playing the show.
Yeah, is it because of a dress?
Yeah, whose speaker is that?
Are they, trying to suggest?
I hear myself being really loud and niggerish.
As opposed to when.
Don't come for me, y'all. Don't come for me. I'm gonna be myself. Forget y'all. No, like I said, like, I've never heard of, like, you're talking about hygiene and all that, but I've never heard of a black person having lice for real. Like,
I'm
never.
more worried about that story I saw of another kid putting nail polish on the other kid and burning him. Like, that shit was disturbing.
Where do you guys? Oh my gosh, I missed both.
I'm not about to. You know what?
Twitter, girl, you need
I'm
to
not
be
even
on
gonna
Twitter.
try.
My son's not about that.
I don't have Twitter.
You know what?
Send me that, retweet that, and I'll check that out.
You know what? I know that there are people who feel like, it's easier to raise kids with technology and all that, but I try to make sure my kids read, and I try to make sure that my kids have a lot of human interaction, because when a kid doesn't have a lot of human interaction outside of NFL Live and all that shit, they get a skewed version of, like, how people are supposed to act, like, and that's not a good thing.
No, that's come from like an ass whoopings. There ain't no skewed version of how people.
Nah, bro.
Beat your children's ass.
No, if you sit your kid down with some electronics and let them just rock out, like, you don't know what they're getting into. They may be quiet. They may be entertained.
Do that now, but I will fuck one of them. They know that. They act right. You know
what the funny thing is? I don't spank my kids. When I first had children,
I remember you saying that.
I think you just
when I first had children, like, my oldest daughter, she know what an ass whooping look like. She know I don't play that shit. But the shit hurt me way more than it hurt her. Like, all of my kids look just like me, so it's like little ass crying faces of me. It's weird, and it made me feel some kind of way. So I'm not really a spank type of dude. Like, I grew up catching ass whoopings. You know what? To me, it's like you're a black father. You have a lot of frustration and stress and all that. You whoop your kid's ass. It's because you're angry, and I don't ever want to take my anger out on my kids. So like, I don't spank my kids. It just doesn't happen. They do something stupid. It's instant. You know what? I explained to them what was wrong. I explained to them why it was wrong, and then they sit their nose on the wall somewhere. And I'm petty. I'll watch TV right there in front of them while their nose is on the wall because I'm petty that way.
Damn.
I will put on their cartoons and make sure that they keep their nose on the wall.
If they say fuck you, daddy, I'm not putting my nose on the wall. Then what?
Fuck it. You said.
We approach level. We approach level 2 antagonism, and we break out the belt.
First off,
number one,
right?
you're not gonna curse at your father. That's not happening.
First off, their
number
dad's
two,
huge.
You're gonna show me respect.
They be over in the corner, another punk ass daddy.
Hey, you know what? I have a belt that I just bought. Let DJ try that. He don't want that problem.
See, you know what? The thing about it is,
one good.
I'm around.
One good flick of the wrist.
I actively parent my kids. I talk to my kids. It's a certain level of respect my kids have for me that won't put me in that situation. Mm-hmm. And it's not even me spanking them or anything like that. Like, my interactions with the kids are just different. So like, if you let school and you let TV parent your kids, sure, you might run into that situation. But there's a certain level of respect and intimidation from their dad that's just not going to happen.
See, they know.
And I stay in shape for the day my son decides he wants to be a teenager and pop shit. You know what? Let's see how hard your dad hits this heavy bag, and then you might want to understand that I will two-piece the shit out.
I got very few. I got very few
he works out at a young age, and then he grows up. He's actually stronger than you. He waiting. He gonna knock your ass out.
My son will be
Yo, come on, daddy. Come on. Your
negative. If my kid's anything like me, he's gonna be tall and skinny. I was like 6'3", and I was like $165. Like, that's dead. I'm like 260 right now.
All I'm saying is,
my son don't want that smoke.
I don't want you to hit me up.
Oh my gosh!
You woke up in the ER.
Jay, you want your brother wearing the bullshit.
You woke up in the ER with dirt on your shirt. I don't know what happened.
No, I was just telling somebody the other day. I'm trying to, like, I was looking at Kevin Hart comedy. I'm trying to be the dad that whoops another dad's ass. Like, like, I'm trying to be that dad. I'm trying to be in shape and have my shit all the way together. So, like, I'm not the one to trifle with. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, it's getting down to the nitty gritty. So it's time for the thumbs down of the week. Sponsored by Cool Out Beverage Company. If you want to cool out, holla at me, and I will get your information to Paul. And his price.
Paul, I need 2 sample cases.
5 for 20. Pretty good.
Paul, I need 2 sample cases.
Yeah, me too.
I need 2 sample cases.
I hit him and I let it. Well, he's watching this joint right now.
Tell him I need 2 sample cases. I need 2 sample cases at the house.
Tay, I'm telling you,
because I'm gonna pass them shits out. Like,
Tay, I'm telling you, you would have drank one of them joints, you would have been like,
one of y'all would have had to take me home.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, not to your home, my home. And
okay, I would have took you to your house. What do you mean?
I'm about to say, Sion, you live north of me. Jay would have had to take her home.
Oh. Jay had a 45-minute drive. Jay would have been cool.
Before we get
Jay
to
and I live nowhere near each other.
I got
Look at Jay. Like, I would have took you home. Like, I was cool. I ain't gonna lie though. I had to sit down for like 2 hours at Dave's house. I was like, I left 2 hours later than I thought I was going to leave because I was like, young, I'm Liddy, too titty. I ain't even going to
I'd have been driving Tay ass home. She passed out my page. So I'll be like, oh, so I'm sexist, huh?
First of all, I never drink that much to where I pass out. Okay.
That's because you ain't no fun.
No, but them cool outs would have, yo.
Nah.
I am.
The way I hooked it up.
Yeah, you've been ripped.
I've drank so much where I was laid down on the couch and there was a pile of crackers because I was supposed to eat them to sober up, and I just was crushing them up on the couch. I just woke up with crackers on my face. This shit ain't no joke.
Wow. Hey, so before we get to thumbs down of the week, I want to say thank you to the judges from last Saturday. My homegirl Bevan Campbell from IAG, shout out to you.
Yeah, what's up,
Sharice in
boo?
the game. Shout out to my man Eric. Now Eric is a barbecue pitmaster. So that's how him and Tony they boys. And shout out to my man and our friend Jamel Mr. City for coming through and being a judge. And thanks for voting for my mac and cheese. I appreciate it. So time for the thumbs down.
After you guilted everybody, Dave, is that what Sion said you did?
I mean, I was lit. I don't remember anything.
Said my mama, this is my mama recipe. I hope I do my mama proud.
That's right. That's exactly what I said. I said I hope I do my mama proud.
She taught me how to make this mac and cheese on a Munson murder when we was broke. You know what I'm saying? Back in my day, you know what I'm saying? You know how much it took for her to crust the edges?
I did not lie either.
I started out with the easy bake ovens when I was young.
Started out small and shit, you know.
All right, thumbs down week time, y'all. Sion, what you got, man?
Oh my God, man. Oh man. Honestly, I'm gonna go sports. Jalen Ramsey, you get a thumbs up and a thumbs down.
Is it me? Is he suspect?
Oh, he's very suspect. He's very suspect and zesty, but he is he's a top 3 corner in the league. Like,
wait.
I ain't gonna say Odell Beckham suspect. That nigga ain't suspect anymore. He did it. He the culprit.
What is that?
Huh?
I'm a little confused. What the hell is
he's
that?
He's a little zesty. He got a little pizzazz in his voice. He's like, whatever. A little zesty.
He eat a lot of jelly beans.
Yeah, he has a little zest. He has a little zest. Not the soap bar. Just
ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just I could tell the way he just.
But he was raised by his dad, so I don't know how that happened. Like usually you find zest. You find a zest in kids who like were raised by women, where because of the conversation that they're used to, like being around and all that. They think that's a way to act. If you don't have a man in the house to show you, like, nah, that's not how we do things, then you think that's how regular people talk. So you'd be like, I was like.
Yeah, also, he just could be attracted.
Hey, he might be. Like I said. I don't have any confirmation, so I just say he's a little zesty. He's a little zesty. That's all that is. He is a top 3 corner in this league, though, so it is what it is. But no,
covering males, of course.
He had an interview with GQ the other day, and he was talking about the rookie up in Buffalo. He said he was trash. He said Ben Roethlisberger is just all right. Like he was saying shooting. He said Joe Flacco was a bum. Like.
True.
He threw a lot of cats under the bus, including his own quarterback. He said that his quarterback doesn't practice against the defense in practice because they would hurt his feelings and his confidence. He said that.
It's true.
He also said that Colin Kaepernick took that knee, and a lot of people didn't pay attention to what it was really about. And what people don't understand is that it was a military veteran that told Colin Kaepernick to take the knee. Instead of
they perfectly understand.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the difference between Colin Kaepernick and all those other people that took knees, to me, was that they stuck a mic in his face and he didn't give them a politically correct answer to why he was kneeling or why he was sitting. He gave them the real fucking answer, the exact answer they didn't want to hear, and that's where the problem came in. And that's what I feel, and can't nobody tell me different on that shit either. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got the answer that y'all didn't want to hear, but he stuck to his guns. Even when it looked like he wasn't gonna have a job, he still stuck to the guns. Like, yo, there's still systematic racism in America, and that's just what it is. Whether I kneel or not, that doesn't change the problem. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta give Jalen Ramsey a thumbs down because he shot a lot of shots. Said Joe Flacco was a bum. Said Ben Roethlisberger was all right.
Who he said was overrated? He said Matt Ryan was overrated too.
He said Matt Ryan was hella overrated. He said Matt Ryan was an MVP when he had. I don't think that it's not that he. It's not that. To me, it's not
about to
that.
Make him get on this soapbox now.
No, I'm a sports dude. Like at the end of the day, no, Matt Ryan's an overrated bum. He's been an overrated bum when he came out of BC to me.
Okay, where's the lie?
We're never gonna. To me, it's not the lie, but You can't talk shit unless you got Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady on your team. Blake Bortles.
No.
No.
Like
To be honest with you, the reason the Jaguars didn't win the championship last year is when Blake Bortles was looking like shit in the preseason. They didn't take the chance. Tom Coughlin didn't take the chance on signing Colin Kaepernick. He kept Blake Bortles. That's why you motherfuckers didn't win a Super Bowl last year. And I said it. Fuck y'all.
To what you were saying is that I don't think he deserves a thumb down, but he's saying
he deserves a thumb down because it's important to quorum.
Wait. He has a bum quarterback, and he's saying that all these other quarterbacks are still trash. So it's not like, hey, I got a great quarterback that's going to put us in the playoffs anyways. Like, nah, we ain't got a quarterback either, but y'all still trash. I'm a cornerback. Come out here and prove it to me. Throw at me.
Nah, I need that Joe to chill.
That's what
I need Joe to chill, bro. I need him to chill.
That's what the game missing.
Look, I appreciate his candor, but
if
like,
you show up, he Deion Sanders. You know that, right?
He is Deion, but like, no, he is Deion Sanders. Look, last year was his second year, and he's the top 3 corner in the league. Like, no, that kid's the goods. He's been the goods.
Jay, what you got?
No, but he's the goods though.
Jay, what you got?
My thumb down, Tay, for not showing up to the party. Especially as she gave us shit about, this is gonna be our first function as a show, you guys. It didn't show up, so hold this thumbs down.
Tay.
Hold this L like Dave should have with that crab meat and lobster.
Tay, what you got?
Well, you know what? Just to show you guys that I'm a good sport, I did have another thumbs down, but I will thumbs down myself that I didn't make it to the event. So thumbs down.
Mine. You get another thumbs down for being.
What was your other one?
For being a copycat.
Omarosa.
Yeah, I have something to say about that.
The black delegation,
I know we trying to
the cookout.
We still decided she's not coming.
I know we trying to wrap up. So can we please talk about this chick?
Let me start. Why are we acting as if like her political views didn't change? She's
still a conservative. She's
still the quote unquote coon bitch that they was calling her like a year or two ago. So now that she's trying to go at, first of all, I 100% believe she's doing this to stay relevant and to get some news.
Absolutely, I do too.
So, but she so happened to be going to get something to everybody. But she should never been on the Daily Show. She should have never been on the shows of people who
to me
for the other side. I feel like everybody's fake now for giving her all this voice.
Giving her a platform.
To be honest, I don't feel like it's fakeness for giving her the platform. I feel like
because it's now you can help us out.
If you think you're a person who asks really poignant questions that get to the real issue, you want somebody like her to come on there so you can expose to be honest, the Trevor Noah is pretty good.
No, he doesn't. He's
pretty good.
He's good with people they allow him to go back and forth with, which was Tommy Lauren. Everybody else he was soft with, and that's because she didn't have anybody backing her media wise. Mm-hmm. She was doing Facebook shit. She didn't have nobody backing her.
I feel like Trevor Noah should have went at her, but he didn't.
That's the point.
Trevor Noah has the capabilities, man, but
because
she's hot in the media. To me, I feel like Omarosa knows the power of the black dollar.
No, she knows the power of the black opinion.
The black dollar.
I agree with that.
The black dollar, we overspend on a lot of industries. We make people billionaires because the black dollar isn't as frugal. Honestly.
Yeah, I think you're getting to wrap it up. The baby giving you to wrap it up.
Nah, she over there got her Missy Elliott glasses on. We good. I can't stand the rain. Get it, boo. No, she knows the power of the black dollar, and she wants us to welcome her back in because she wants to sell this book.
I don't think it's about.
But I don't feel like you're not telling.
To be honest with you, I think it's about black culture. She wants to be able to say something that
she can't have a place. She can't have a place in black culture at this point.
Oh shit!
We know that she's a sellout.
Oh, they give.
But what she's trying to do, she's trying to front like she is now all of a sudden pro-black.
Yeah.
like
Right.
she was supposed to be the undercover black dude in the Ku Klux Klan. That's what that's what she's trying to play herself like she was and is. Like she's the undercover black person. Like I was just there to get information on Trump. No, bitch, you agreed with a lot of shit he was saying. Like you cooned it up for however long you wanted to. And then when he said that you're too niggerish for his coon parade, that you motherfucking decided you wanted to be black again, and I said it, and I don't care. And that's what it is. Now you want to be black again. Now you want our money.
I don't think she was too niggerish. I just think she was.
How many? This is the thing. How many black people? How many black people?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't. There was no way that she went in there with the.
She had no qualifications.
The best interests at heart for doing something to actually really work in our favor. Like there was no way she went in there with that intention.
Well, sadly, and I want to say this, and sadly, a lot of African American people who become prominent, when they get there, they only want to protect it for themselves. Which I mean is like I got to this point by busting my ass. So why should I give a fuck about them?
Right.
So it's like you can think that way, yeah. But now that's my point. Where I feel like everybody's being fake. Is that now she's fired and she's out here looking for, passing these tapes around and looking for somebody to give her a voice. All the platforms that were anti-her are giving her a platform to speak because it's anti-Trump. But I'm like, you got to take that shit somewhere else. We not with it. We not.
I'll be real. I'm gonna tell her like I tell everybody. Keep that same energy you had before, B. Keep that same energy you had before.
I don't believe she has the atom bomb of tapes. She doesn't have the nigga tapes because if she did, that would have been the first one that came out. So
when she first lost her job, right?
I agree.
Right.
She doesn't have it.
To be honest with you, bro, at this point, do we even give a fuck if she has the nigga tapes? We already know he's calling us niggas behind closed doors.
No, it won't matter.
Who cares?
That shit ain't nothing to me, bro. Like at the end of you have a dude in office that has thoroughly admitted that he will grab a bitch by the pussy. He paid off a porn star. At the end of the day, nothing he does is going to surprise me. He's an uncultured swine as far as I'm concerned. It's no surprise.
The nigga tape is different. The nigga tape is different because the people that stick with him and say his policy, or the people that stick with him and say, well, he's never come out of his mouth and say
right. Now they're going to have to defend that.
They got to choose a side.
Yeah. They're going to have to justify it.
They're going to choose his side anyway, bro. Like,
but no, they're not.
Man, look.
Because you would then be alt-right. You will be a Nazi if you say,
dude, and an unarmed black man gets shot by the cops. Oh, well, was he resisting arrest? What was he doing? He was selling loose cigarettes on the corner. He was a criminal.
I do want to say,
they're going to find justification anyway, bro.
I do want to say, the Trump rally that was in D.C. that let the Black Lives Matter people on stage and talk, that was very powerful. I love that shit. Because they was on stage trying to, no, you don't want to, you're not American. And the guys, they were talking and he explained himself and people were clapping and they understood. That's what the fuck need to go on.
Yeah.
They invited them on stage. That was very powerful of them. So I do give a look to that.
To me, if we actually listen to each other, there would be, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. Like if we actually listen to each other and have real conversation, then that would happen.
We so caught up in putting a jersey on before we talk, which means like everybody, it's like a team. You go and I'm putting the red one on and I walk outside.
I'm Democrat. I'm Republican.
So people in blue look at you and already go, I know what you're about. I ain't gotta listen to you. That's why people just need to stop aligning themselves with specific trains of thoughts. Just say, hey, I'm not that, and let's talk. Talk.
Are you wearing a "Let's Make America Great Again" hat, Jay?
No, that is a definite American flag.
Oh Lord, Jay on here wearing MAGA hat.
Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Dave, what's your thumbs down?
Orlando Scandrick from the Washington Redskins for getting cut by the Redskins and then, just being an ex-Cowboys trash. And Oakland Raiders for actually considering trading Khalil Mack.
They can't afford to keep him. Why would they?
It doesn't matter, dog. Like he's the face. He's the second face of the franchise.
I feel like the Redskins should swoop in. I feel like
he's the best linebacker.
See, I mean, you just sit here like, man.
He's the best linebacker.
Don't they get me started?
Daniel Snyder will pay that money. Dan Snyder will pony up the money, and we not paying Alex Smith that much. So we might.
And then the second
he's $91 million. You better think again, homie.
And the second he gets to the Redskins, he'll become washed up like Hank.
I hate you, young. I hate you, Jay. I hate you, young. Like I hate you right now. Like don't do that, young.
They said he's sitting over there with his one trick pony team. Don't worry about it. We still good. We still good.
You watch
they just got they got they one little ring. Let them
you watch football, Trey?
She a big.
Tay watches football. She watches football.
I watch it enough to know y'all still need 2 more rings before y'all can actually be invited to the big kids table. But that's all right.
No, when you beat the GOAT quarterback,
that's all right.
When you beat the GOAT quarterback, you there.
No, sir.
First off, him being the GOAT is highly subjective.
Is he top 3?
Y'all really didn't know.
Is he top 3?
People really didn't know Joe Montana was the GOAT until he went to the Chiefs.
Is he top 3?
Montana? Yes.
Tom Brady. Top 3 all time.
I gotta say.
Unfortunately, I don't want to admit it.
I gotta say yes.
I don't know about of all time. I don't know if I would put him in top 3 of all time.
I'm sorry,
I would.
You put him in top 3 of all time.
He's number 1. He has the most.
6th round pick that became a Hall of Famer. How many titles?
I mean, I'm not taking that away from.
First off, hold on. Time out. How many of those Super Bowls were either because they broke rules, because they made up a rule for him, or Adam Vinatieri won it for him? Because I remember his first Super Bowl. I remember the game before that, the tuck rule. They interpreted the rule just for them to win.
So wait, I want to ask you a question.
And as a Raiders fan, Dave, you should be outraged.
I want to ask you a question though. So this is not like he had rings already. So you saying that the league thought, hey, Tom Brady's a good-looking white guy. We're gonna do everything we can.
Yes.
Make him somebody.
Yes.
In the first year that he started playing.
Rich. No, it wasn't the first year that he started playing, but it was. I think it's the organization. I don't know that it's Tom Brady per se. Like. But think about it when he won that Super Bowl. To me, when he won that Super Bowl, it made him the face of the NFL.
True.
No.
Think about that Oakland team. Rich Gannon was the quarterback of that Oakland team, right?
But he didn't become.
But who was the face of that Oakland franchise? Who was the face? The face of the Oakland Raiders was a black face. You had Jerry Rice. You had Tim Brown. You had Charles Woodson. You had a lot of African American prominent people on there that were ahead of Rich Gannon. Yes.
So you saying that they didn't have him? They made him win the Super Bowl because they didn't want niggas on the Raiders winning the title.
They didn't want niggas. Look, why do you think Marshawn Lynch didn't get it on the goal line? Why did they didn't want Marshawn Lynch to be the MVP of the Super Bowl?
But
they didn't want him to be the face of what the NFL is.
It's not because he's black. That's because
I think that was a cultural thing.
That's because he going to go to the joint and not talk.
That's not him talking. I feel like Marshawn Lynch is a real Negro. He's a real dude.
Malcolm Jenkins is a real nigga. He got a ring
now. He got a ring now, but him making that interception didn't make him the face of it.
I agree with Sion on the Marshawn Lynch thing because it was just easy. You had first and whatever on the 1 foot line.
You had first and goal on the 1 foot line. You give it to Marshawn Lynch. He was cooking.
I agree, but I don't agree that I don't agree because he was black. They didn't do it.
No, I say it because he was a real Negro thing. If he's black, he's clean cut. If he's Dak Prescott, yeah, they are all right with him being the face of the league. Russell Wilson is another clean cut Negro, but they weren't trying to let the Negro with dreads and goals in his mouth be the face of the face of what a Super Bowl fucking MVP is, and I'm keeping it 100. I don't give a damn what anybody say.
But
Y'all ain't gonna tell me no.
Wait a minute.
The Eagles were full of real niggas.
I just want to know. I just want to know. Has Dak Prescott now become like the term for the?
Oh, he a coon. He cooning like shit.
Nah, I disagree.
I got two words. Get out.
I disagree.
Yeah, man.
I disagree.
Cooning ass, tap dancing ass.
I disagree.
That old tap dancing ass.
I
Greek
disagree.
yogurt eating motherfucker. I said it, man.
I disagree.
Yo.
Oh, okay, Jay. Why do you?
Go ahead, Jay. Why do you disagree?
Because he's been saying the same thing for 3 years. The only reason why people jumping on his ass now is because he said it now. He's been saying this for 3 years. He never changed his point. That's all.
Okay. To me, that doesn't make him any less of a coon. That just means he been a coon from the start.
I disagree.
I said it.
Yo,
I ain't going at him for that.
yo,
All right.
we got to wrap it up. It's 7:30. My daughter's getting antsy. So, everybody who commented.
Oh.
Y'all check me in the comments. I'm in there. I'm about to holler at y'all.
All right, y'all. We will holler at y'all next week. I'm gonna holler at y'all offline in about 2 minutes.
All right.
Right.
Bye.
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Hello. Say bye-bye. She ain't paying y'all money.
Bye.
SpongeBob bone. You tripping?